You think a few scouts can take me?
Sir! The bandit main force is almost here. Only a few constables are left. The last one ran off with the money. The Imperial Court also sent a decree abandoning our Yunxi.
They haven't arrived yet, so there is still hope. Let's go check outside. First.
Oh, magistrate! Can't even save yourself! Why put on a show?
The last one grabbed the grain and ran!
This one's probably here for one last haul!
Where are your parents?
Her parents starved to death last month. Hey, no one would even take her while fleeing.
There's truly not a single grain left in the city. 30 Dan 1 tea. Last a few days.
There is some east of town. Wealthy Wang hoards enough grain to feed the whole city for 3 months. All bought at low prices during the famine these 2 years. Collected from the people. But he is a miser. Only takes, never gives. Don't get your hopes up.
Wealthy Wang, huh? Captain Zhang.
I'm not running.
You think, if we open the gates and surrender, Boss Zhou will spare us? 2 years of drought. His stronghold has no grain left either. He doesn't just want to loot and leave. He wants to strip Yunxi of its last grain. Last able-bodied man. Take everything. Surrendering is handing him a knife. Let him slowly carve us up.
But how do we fight? 7 or 8 a bunch of unarmed civilians! The civilians are not unarmed. Captain Zhang, do 3 things right now.
First, all the doors, tables, chairs, and stone rollers in the city. Move them all behind the city gate. Pile them into bear. Leave a few strong men behind the door, 3 to a group, bracing it. Second, every man who can get on the wall, young or old, 1 wooden stick, each 1 brick. All of you get up on the city wall. Just show your heads. Let those outside see. Like thousands of troops. Here. Old Wu made firecracker, bamboo, his whole life. Stockpiled a lot of saltpeter and sulfur. He planned to hold a temple fair after the autumn harvest. No temple fair. Take me to him.
Magistrate, what do you need so much gunpowder for? Set off firecrackers to scare the bandits. They're not 3-year-olds.
Not to scare. Got iron sand, broken porcelain, rusty nails.
I do. A pile of junk in the backyard.
Bring it all.
Bury it in the ground. Bury firecrackers, and they'll still burst into flowers. Magistrate, you're wasting my good gunpowder.
Wasting or saving lives. After 1 incense stick, we'll find out. Place a torch every few steps on the city wall. Dozens of half-grown kids in the town square, each dragging a bundle of leafy branches. Later run back and forth behind the city.
What is this for?
From a distance, the torches form one continuous line. A brightly lit army camp. Dust rises. Thousands of troops on the move. Boss Zhou doesn't know there are only 7 or 8 constables in town. Let's make sure. He never knows. Remember, the signal is the blast of the earth mine. When it blows, light all torches. Kids, drag those branches. Don't stop for a moment!
Yo, this rundown town of Yunxi even lit up lamps. Listen, people on the wall, open the gate and hand over. I'm in a good mood today. I'll spare your lives. You refuse my...
I am Shen Yan, magistrate of Yunxi. Boss Zhou, take your man and go back.
Magistrate! And I thought it was someone important. That new weakling scholar from 3 days ago. You! On those few broken torches on the wall. You dare block my way! Brothers, charge into the city! Grain and loot! Take whatever you want!
A little closer. Ignite.
What kind of sorcery is this? Government troops! Since when does Yunxi have government troops? The enemy is lying in ambush inside the city! Retreat! It's an ambush! Retreat!
They're pulling back. Sir, we really held it.
Here. As long as I'm here, no one's taking your food, and no one's tearing down your home. You all see that? This is an official decree from the court. It says, Yunxi is poor and weak. It is to be dissolved immediately. Relief will not come. Meaning the court has abandoned Yunxi. No grain for disaster relief will arrive. No troops to save us will come. In their eyes, This city and its thousands of people were crossed off long ago.
But
the court may abandon us, but we'll save ourselves.
Yunxi is not some official's post. It's not some rich man's property. It's your own home, built brick by brick with your own hands. A home where you'll spend your whole life. When someone bullies your home to your face, do you kneel and beg? Or do you stand up and defend it yourselves?
Defend! Defend!
Our home!
We defended ourselves!
Sir, old Zhang's life, from now on, belongs to Yunxi.
Held it, huh? So what if they held it?
yes, you're right, sir. That Shen fellow just got lucky.
Lucky or not, doesn't matter. 30 bushels of grain, thousands of mouths. Let's see how many days he can last. Once the grain runs out, every soul in this city, including that county magistrate Shen, will have no choice but to come begging to me.
Sir, I counted overnight. At most 30 bushels.
30 bushels.
Mixed with wild greens and husks. It'll last a month. After that, the whole city starts going hungry.
Captain Zhang, let me ask you. If we plant now, how many months for the wheat to ripen?
At least 3 or 4 months. Sir, you want to farm? But we only have enough grain for 1 month. We won't last until the wheat is ready. And besides, these 2 years of severe... The ground has cracked from... Even if we plant, it'll be a lot.
I have other plans for the grain. But the land must be planted now. Can't wait another day.
The soil is this dry. How can we plant?
Whether the land lives doesn't, it depends on how we plant.
Go. Bring me all the old farming hands in the village.
This is old man. He has farmed all his life in these parts. When it comes to tending crops, no one knows it better than him. If he nods, these people will follow.
This year's fields, I plan to plant them a different way. First, seed selection. Pick the strongest wheat ears, the fullest grains for seed. Second, a new fertilizer to enrich the soil.
Change the method.
Sir, you're a scholar. You've never worked the land, have you? I only have farmed for 50 years. Since my father and grandfather's time, seeds were just scattered in the field after threshing. There is no picking and choosing. Picking a few grains won't yield more. Besides, this drought could scorch 3 oxen. Plant anything, it all dies. Sir, you want us to throw our last seeds into the soil to feed the rats?
A waste of effort! Yeah, planting in dry fields is just ruining seeds.
I don't need you to believe me. Give me half a mule of public land. I'll plant it myself. I'll carry water to irrigate. 1 month. Come see. In 1 month, if my half mule doesn't grow stronger than ordinary fields, I won't mention this method again.
Fine. This old man will squat on the ridge and watch you make a fool of yourself.
Sir, what is different about this ear?
Look at this one. Big ear, even grains, no insect holes, sturdy stalk. This is good. Keep it. These skinny ones with bugs feed to the livestock. Seeds are the root of the crop. Good roots make strong seedlings.
No matter how carefully you pick, planting in dry ground, it'll still wilt. Let's see how you water it.
Over there, pile up cow dung, rotten grass, and stove ash layer by layer. Insert a few holes in the middle for ventilation. Pour water on it and cover with a layer of soil.
Hey, boss! A pile of manure can still produce flowers.
Manure is just manure, isn't it?
Come touch this manure pile in 3 days.
Touch manure? What for?
Touch it. See if it is hot.
I've lived 60 years. First time I've heard of manure catching fire on its own. Hey, boss! You sure are something!
Hot! It is really hot!
The manure pile is burning on its own. What kind of sorcery is this?
It is really hot, even through the gloves. Strange, why is manure smoking?
It is not sorcery. Manure and straw together generate heat on their own. This fire burns away the impurities and weed seeds in the manure. It enriches the soil 3 times better than regular manure.
So what if it gets hot? The real skill is making crops grow in dry soil.
Shen Yan spends every day in the fields.
Ahe, are you tired?
The seedlings are growing well, then everyone will have food to eat. Right.
Say! What did I say? Wasting time! Boss, even your half-acre is probably frozen stiff! This!
The fermented fertilizer strengthens roots and protects seedlings, keeping them warm. When frost hits, it acts as a shield for the seedlings.
The agreed man. This! How is this possible? Same drought. How are they so different? That is bizarre. Truly vigorous.
The next day.
Boss, this is the seed I saved from my farm. Can you teach me how to select?
Oldly, you've farmed for 50 years. You know the soil, crops, and weather better than me. I only know one more thing. Farming doesn't just rely on nature. It also depends on knowledge. When it doesn't rain, we conserve moisture with fertilizer. Our ancestors didn't select seeds, but we can pick the strongest ones to keep. What nature can't control, we can. What our ancestors couldn't achieve, our generation can.
The seedlings really have grown well.
That Shen fellow's half-acre test field succeeded. The wheat sprouts are a head taller than others. All the old hands in the village are convinced. They are clamoring to learn from him. At this rate, this year's harvest might double.
I've hoarded a full granary of grain, waiting for the day when the whole town runs out. Desperate, they'll come begging with silver, land deeds, and daughters. The day I sell grain at a high price.
But that Shen,
he wants those mudfoot peasants to grow their own grain. Then my full granary, and all this scheming, would be worthless. Can't let him succeed. That Blackwind Fort crew, they took a big loss last time. They're holding a grudge. Go yourself. Take silver.
Master, you want to collude with bandits? That is a capital crime! Idiot!
Shen is on guard. If bandits attack openly,
They won't gain an advantage.
but if someone inside the city quietly opens a door for them,
Work from inside and out. No one will know. I want to see whether his half-acre of seedlings can save his own life.
I too.
Master wall, 50 tiles. After it is done, another 50.
Steward, what is the meaning of this?
A little favor. 3 nights from now, late night, that small escape of the city, find a way to remove the bolt. And those landmines used to blow up the bandits last time. Show me where they're buried. Dig them out quietly under cover of night.
You want to let the bandits into the city?
Master Wu, you're a smart man. Follow that, Shen, and you'll starve with the whole town soon. Master Wang thinks highly of you, which is why he is giving you this way out. Payment's yours. 3 nights from now, late night, East Gate. Light a firecracker. Tell the people outside it is clear.
Old Wan will come right away. Sir, Master Wang's steward ordered me to remove the city gate bolt, dig up the landmines, and let Blackwind Fort in. This is the bribe money he slipped in. I haven't touched a single coin.
Oh, Mr. Wang! Colluding with bandits! This threatens the whole town's life! Sir, I'll go arrest him now!
Go. With just 1 silver ingot and his word, he'll claim it is a frame-up. What if he turns around and blames old Wu? He is planning to help them from inside.
Sir, are you saying?
3 nights from now, in the dead of night, you go to the East Gate as usual, light the firecracker as usual. Tell the bandits as usual, the gate's open, the mines are cleared, come on in. As for what awaits them inside the city, Captain Zhang, gather all the young men from the last defense, along with any farmers willing to fight, and assemble them secretly tonight. Old Wu.
Yes, I'm here. The gunpowder in your shop.
Is there enough to make another batch of landmines? Enough, plenty.
He wants an empty gate.
So we'll prepare a grand gift for that empty gate. Last time you used firecrackers to blow up the bandits.
I missed out. Count me in this time. This time, Mr. Shen, I've got my inside man.
The gate's open. The mines are gone. What will you use to stop us now? The signal's set!
Brothers, charge in! The Grain Depot and Shen Yan, they're all ours! How are their minds? That'll do, tricked us! Don't move! the small east gate of the city.
The firecrackers sound in the dead of night. Reward 300 silver taels upon success, plus 100 acres of good land. In Mr. Wang's own handwriting. Black and white. Shall I read on? It is Mr. Wang from the east side of town.
He paid us silver to sneak into the city at night. Kill Magistrate Shen and loot the great people, colluding with bandits and plotting treason.
Sir, even 100 executions from just charging him with bandit collusion would be too easy.
Let's go to the Wang estate. I want to see for myself where that full actually came from. Magistrate Shen, you're spouting slander.
I, Wang, am a local gentry.
What gives you the right?
This. Open the granary. Wei Dou Li. Sold her daughter for grain. Got half a peck. Zhao family pawned 10 mu of land. Exchanged for 1 dan of millet.
It was our grain. In famine, he took my 2 dan for just 300, then demanded 1 hail of silver to sell it back.
My daughter was taken by him that year.
Vicious beast living on blood money.
Beat Sand! This dog colluding with bandits!
This grain was taken from you, by force or bought cheap from your hands. Today, every single grain is returned to you. By head count, every household, open the granary and distribute grain now. The Wang family's land. Whoever has no land, come collect. Good! But what I distribute today is not just grain. It is a principle. Whoever grows the grain should eat it. Whoever guards the home should live well. Grain should not rot in profiteers' granaries. Land should not be in blood, sucking hands. From now on, the life in Yunxi, we decide for ourselves! Besides, just distributing grain will be eaten up in a few months. Starting tomorrow, Yunxi uses work relief to build irrigation canals, reclaim wasteland, build the city. Anyone who comes to work will get 3 full meals, plus work grain as wages. No one will wait around and go hungry!
I sign up! Help me in!
Lived for over half a lifetime. First time in famine years to receive grain distribution.
Sir, what you said that day was all carried out.
Sir, the grain has been distributed. The work relief has also started. But the sky is still dry. The land is still cracked, relying only on a little well water, with people carrying by shoulder poles. Can water half a mu alive, but cannot water 1,000 mu.
That is right. The method for half a mu, to spread across Yunxi. What is lacking is water.
Cut through the mountains to divert water!
Sir, this rock is unnaturally hard. This is a stone hammer. In 100 miles, when it comes to breaking rock and chiseling stone, nobody beats him. Sir, this is blue stone. Really hard. With just these chisels and hammers, chipping away inch by inch, it'll take at least half a year to break through. Half a year? The crops in the fields can't wait that long. And the grain we've been given won't last half a year either.
That is...
No way around it. Stone beats, man. No good iron tools. No! Tough way to get it done.
No need for half a year.
What did you say, sir?
3 days. I'll make it crack.
Sir, you're a scholar. You've never hammered stone before, have you?
This blue stone, even the method passed down from the master, can only chip away slowly. Crack it in 3 days.
Only if a thunderbolt strikes it from the sky!
Go get old Wu and bring all the gunpowder from his shop right now.
Gunpowder? Sir, you mean crack the stone with firecrackers?
Firecrackers just make a bang!
Speed some smoke! Scare people! You think they'll crack blue stone?
Sir, are you just trying to make the mountain roar with gunpowder?
Old Wu, the gunpowder from last time we fought bandits. Enough for blasting dirt, but not strong enough for rock. Go back and do as I say. Add more saltpeter, cut the char, refine another batch of saltpeter. The power will double.
More saltpeter.
Shall do it right away!
That's saltpeter! Rich soil under the old latrine!
Just in time to scrape it up!
Follow these marks. Drill deep holes into the rock. 1 finger wide, 2 feet deep. One next to the other, lined up in a straight row.
Drilling holes that deep in the rock. We know chiseling. What is the point of making useless holes?
The point is it'll crack right along that line. Neat and straight for you to see. Everyone get down. Cover your ears. Open your mouth. Without my say, nobody comes out.
Let's see what this gunpowder can do to bluestone.
Got it.
What should I say?
Isn't it just a mu? Tray! Cracked open! Oh my god! It's really burst open! How is this possible? A master skill! This old man has lived 50 years, for 50 years. Never have I ever seen anyone open a mountain like this!
Master Shi, this is no divine skill. You see, on ordinary days, he is like firecrackers at New Year's, just for the bang and fun. But when it comes to war, he can take a life. Yet the same man, today, can carve a path to survival. Things are never good or bad. A knife can kill or cut vegetables. Fire can burn a house or cook a meal. Is gunpowder blasting a mountain good? It is not about the thing itself. It is about the hand that holds it. Who is in that heart?
Why rest?
Take a break.
The sooner the water flows, the sooner the fields get irrigated. The sooner life gets into our own hands. Life is in our own hands.
Hey!
We have water, but
Sir, the water's here. Why are you still worried?
2 years of drought have worn out the soil. Just watering and regular compost. The seedlings will live, but won't grow strong. Won't yield much grain. Crops are like people. Drinking water alone isn't enough. They need to eat well. We need to give them a hearty meal.
Hearty meal, sir. What new trick are you cooking up now?
Burning lime, a new fertilizer. Specifically for this poor soil, a hearty meal that makes crops eat well and grow strong.
Sir, you want to burn lime?
Yes. Burn it into lime, mix it into compost.
Spread it in the fields. Lime is for plastering walls and stonework. Can it be used to feed crops?
Select seeds, fertilize, water. Lord Shen has real skills. This old man admires it.
But feeding the land with lime.
Lime burns hands and seedlings. Spread it, and it'll surely burn the crops. Even if lime could fertilize the soil, then the bricklayers would have become old farming hands long ago.
I think this time the Lord is really messing around.
Messing around! The time we selected seeds, you also said it was messing around. The time the manure heated itself, you also said it was weird. The Lord said it would work. Then it'll probably work. This old man trusts him.
You're so convinced, you've lost your mind.
Huh, need a brain. Wait till the wheat ripens and look at the ears.
This is still hard. Burned for nothing.
What did I say? Water a stone and it'll bloom. All this firewood in the Lord's kill. A night's hard work. All wasted!
The fire isn't hot enough.
2 kilns. What did 2 kilns of firewood burn? My family share of firewood. Can't afford this waste.
Let's go. Fooling around with burning stone. We'll end up pouring our pots.
Lord, maybe we should stop burning.
Shichui, you stone kill. How to make a fire brighter?
Pull the bellows.
Pull the bellows hard. The flames can reach half a person's height.
Bellows.
This fire is even stronger than my saltpeter furnace.
Still, not enough. Keep pulling. The fire must be white. Blinding white. That is the right temperature.
Lord, take a rest. Eat something warm.
Hurry. This time it'll burn through.
Why has the stone turned white? And so light?
Oh my god! Stone poured with water! It crumbled by itself! Still, smoking and hot! What is this?
Really hot! The stone came alive.
Burned through, it now has strength. Dissolve in water, then into manure. Won't burn the seedlings, just feed the soil. This handful of powder, mixed into compost and spread on the field, is that hearty meal for this poor soil.
Oh! It is me, of the Zhang household. I'm here to guard the seedlings. If some livestock come and gnaw them at night and ruin them, what then? Fine. You take the first watch. I'll take the second. These half-meal of seedlings are the hope of whether Yunxi can have enough to eat from now on.
This year from our own field, 31, 32, 34 grains. In past years, that was considered the best. 1、2、3、4、20、30、40、60、61.
It is doubled! 1 year equals 2 of mine!
Let me count 2!
Really? This year has over 60 grains!
This! I've farmed all my life. This old man has never seen such productive crops!
Master Li, this isn't some magic. It is the science of the soil. People need to eat enough to have strength to work. Crops also need to be fed well to produce more grain. Water, fertilizer, and good seeds are the crop's food. Before, nobody fed it. Of course, it was weak. Feed it well, and it gives you this much grain. Knowledge doesn't distinguish high or low, doesn't distinguish noble or humble. If it helps you harvest a few more dew of grain and eat a few more full meals, that is the best knowledge of all.
Right.
What is wrong? Sick?
No, not sick. Sir, it is because we have no salt. Weak all over, just swollen.
No salt.
Sir, you may not know. Our Yunxi doesn't produce salt.
Eating salt
depends entirely on merchants bringing it in. These 2 years of disaster, salt prices have gone crazy, skyrocketing. A gin of salt costs 30 wen. That is almost half a dew of grain. How can poor families afford that? Many people haven't touched a grain of salt for months. So of course, they're swollen.
We have grain now. Next, we need to let everyone have salt. Affordable salt.
Heard Yunxi will increase production this year. Increase production in a disaster year. That Shen fellow, how could he think of that? I say, trying to fool the court's relief grain with empty talk, right?
2 years of severe drought. No harvest at all. The prefecture records stated clearly, Yunxi's fields are full of starving people.
If we can even get a mouthful of chaff, that is already good. Increase production. Dream on.
Let them see.
Start the harvest!
Weigh it!
50 jin, 100 jin, 150, 200, fellow villagers. In previous years, the best harvest. 1 mule of land, exhausting work. At most, 300 jin. That is enough, right? That is the limit, right?
An ordinary mule of land yields 400 G.
In previous years, even with all our might, we only got 2.
This has more than doubled! 400 G for a mule!
Not done yet. That plot with lime fertilizer also harvested. Weigh it.
300, 400, 500.
600! 600 jin per MU!
600 jin!
Dreaming? Gentlemen, how do you like this dream? 600 jin. 600 jin.
Master Li, don't rush to sigh. This is only the first season.
First season.
The land gets richer as we cultivate it. We keep the best seeds every year. From now on, iron tools and new fertilizers will follow one by one. This year 600, next year, and the year after. This number will keep climbing.
Have mercy. Exchange some grain for us. White flour. You and Yunxi eat white flour buns every meal.
Yes, this year's harvest is good. Plenty to go around. Sir, have something to fill your stomach first.
2 years. A full 2 years. I almost forgot what white flour tastes like.
We're just here to go through the motions and stamp the seal, so we can go back and keep drawing the relief grain money.
Your Excellency, this doesn't match what is in the records. How do we report back?
How to report?
Report it as it is. Yunxi is perfectly fine, rolling in wealth. Then these 2 years, the court allocated the relief grain and money that should have been sent to Yunxi. If I get caught, I saw nothing.
Report back as usual. Yunxi is barren and poor.
Famine relief failed. Starvation remains.
Sir, this full meal is a gift from you. If it weren't for you, our family would have starved long ago. Sir, please take the seat of honor.
That is not right. I didn't grow this grain. You dug it out, hole by hole, from this land that has been dry for 2 years. I didn't give you a single meal. You relied on the earth beneath your feet, and the methods you learned with your minds to earn this meal for yourselves. I want you to remember today, remember. Whether life is good or not doesn't depend on heaven's favor or on some righteous official's mercy. It depends on these hands of ours.
Good! Good!
Child, remember the sir's words. Our farmer's backbone. In all my years, I've never held it this straight.
Good!
If you won't accept, we won't feel right.
If you want to thank someone, don't thank me. Now every household in Yunxi has surplus grain, but think of the blind old woman at the east end of the village, and the orphan children in the west alley.
Here. Grandma, have some bread. Master Shen said, now we have grain. No one has to go hungry again.
With surplus grain and free hands now available, the matter of salt, road building, house construction, all these should be brought up one by one.
Sir, something's wrong.
What happened?
Essence! The neighboring county. They've got dysentery, vomiting, and several people have already died. And it has been hot these days. People fleeing famine and trading grain come and go. This morning, someone in Yunxi showed the exact same symptoms.
We just won the battle for grain, but the war against disease is already at our doorstep.
Sigh!
Dr. Chen, please save my child!
Sis-in-law, it is not that I'm not trying my best. This is a seasonal plague. It is a disaster sent by the heavens. The neighboring county has already lost over 100 people. Whether we can get through it is up to fate.
Who says it is up to fate? Dr. Chen, this disease is not a natural disaster.
Not a natural disaster.
It is dirty things that get in through the mouth. Dirty hands, dirty water, untreated waste. The disease hides in these dirty things you can't see. It goes through the mouth and into the stomach. Starting today, everyone in the city must wash their hands before eating, and after using the toilet. Drinking water must be boiled before drinking. All patient waste and vomit must be buried deep with lime. Infected people must be moved to the isolation shed outside the city. No wandering around.
Wash hands. Drink boiled water, Magistrate Shen. You mean washing hands and boiling water can stop this deadly plague?
Our Dr. Chen has practiced medicine his whole life. Washing hands can cure disease. That is ridiculous. And the water has to be boiled. We've drunk raw water for decades, and nothing's happened.
Magistrate Shen, you're an expert at farming and digging mountains. But medicine, this plague, don't gamble with the lives of the entire city.
Whether it is a gamble, we'll know in 10 days.
Magistrate, what are you boiling? Doesn't smell very good.
You'll know when it is done.
What can this black lump do? Yeah.
Give me your hand.
Oh my god, my hand! It turned white instantly. Mom, that I couldn't scrub off with water for ages. Wipe right off.
This is called soap. It doesn't just wash away the dirt. You can see. It also washes away the invisible, deadly filth. Set up checkpoints. Everyone must wash hands entering. All household water must be boiled. Patients must be moved to the new isolation sheds outside the city.
Why won't you let me see my mother? My mother is sick. I can't even see her face. You're trying to tear us apart, mother and son. Listen to me, man. If you go in now, you'll catch the sickness. Then you'll pass it to your wife and kid. Your whole family will be doomed. Isolation is to protect your family.
Others won't even come near. Why are you still getting close?
If I also stayed far away, who would trust my methods?
What did I say? Epidemics are natural disasters. They can't be cured. This old man's worn out bones. Accept fate.
Dr. Chen, don't give up so fast. You're dehydrated from diarrhea. Your body gets emptied. That is when you collapse. Drink this water, sip by sip. Replenish it, and you won't collapse.
I'm alive again. Dead. How many died?
Dr. Hui, not a single one died. All are cured. Some are back in the fields. Others are back to work.
Not a single one died. The epidemic in the neighboring county killed hundreds. When it came to our Yunxi, 12 people got sick. Yet not one died! Mr. Shen, your skill is divine. I have practiced medicine for 40 years. Thought I knew everything. Today I realize I'm just a frog in a well.
Dr. Chen, this is no divine skill. It is the principle of hygiene. Disease enters through the mouth. Invisible dirty things are the real harm. No one talked about it before, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Medicine shouldn't just focus on curing the sick. It should teach people how to stay healthy. Curing a patient is medical skill. Keeping a whole city healthy is the true way of medicine.
Wash before meals, and after using the toilet, don't touch your mouth with dirty hands. Drink boiled water, wash hands off it. Germs will take a detour.
Look at these kids. They understand more than you us old fossils.
We have grain, and the disease is under control. But the salt is still all in the hands of outside salt merchants. A caddy costs 30 copper coins. The poor can barely survive. It is time for Yunxi people to take. The price of this salt has been beaten down.
Ha! Bitter! Bitter and harsh. This salt is inedible, sir.
What did I tell you? This spring's been dead 30 years. Back in the day, the elders ate the bitter brine. The salt they boiled was bitter and harsh. Even pigs wouldn't touch it. You're wasting your firewood, sir. Magistrate Shen, let me give you some advice. Leave the salt business to me. However much salt Yunxi needs, I'll bring it in for you. 30 coppers, a caddy. Fair to all.
30 coppers. Folks have to trade half a peck of grain for a caddy of salt. You're fair to all. Who are you fooling?
Sir, that salt price is the guild price, the official price. Besides, making salt privately is against the law. Surely you wouldn't, for a few muddy peasants, wade into the murky waters of illegal salt.
Against the law. Boss Zhang, let me ask you. This salt, spring bubbles up from Yunxi's own ground. This brine is heaven's gift for Yunxi folks to survive. How is it that Yunxi people, using their own spring on their own land to boil a bit of salt to eat, is suddenly against the law?
That is the official salt monopoly, handed down from our ancestors.
The ancestors' rule is to leave the people without salt, swollen and dying. During the dysentery outbreak not long ago, the life-saving salt was pinched from everyone, own mouth, bit by bit. If this keeps up, even those who don't starve will swell up from salt deficiency. I'm set on boiling this salt. If the court wants to punish, I'll take it all on myself.
Fine. Very well. Let's see what kind of fancy salt you can boil from that bitter. Stuff even pigs won't eat. And who buy it?
Boss Zhang, come back in 3 days.
Oh, to watch you make a fool of yourself.
To collect the salt. But by then, the price won't be up to you. In this brine, besides salt, there are bitter things mixed in. What we need to do is separate the salt from those bitter things. First, dig a row of pools at different depths. Lead the brine from the first pool down through them one by one. The first pool settles the mud and sand. The second skims off the foam. This is the last batch. Only what is scooped out is clean brine. The clear brine goes back into the pot. Keep the heat steady until salt flowers appear. Don't rush to take it out yet. The salt from the first boil dissolves in water. Then boil it a second time. This repeated boiling, the bitterness stays in the water. The white part forms salt.
We can boil it 2 more times.
Boiling it 3 or 4 times works too. The more you boil, the whiter and purer it gets.
White! It is white! Sir, how does the salt get whiter as it boils?
Shen Yan's bitter crude salt is stuck unsold.
Perfect. I'll buy it all at low price.
Then flip it for a profit. Mr. Shen, I, Zhang, out of hometown loyalty, am here to help you unload your goods. Your crude salt is naturally bitter. Can't fetch a good price. So, I'll take it at 30% below mark. I'll take it all. What do you say?
This is salt.
Where did you get official salt?
Its quality is whiter than tribute. Salt.
It is not official salt. It is from that bitter spring you said even pigs wouldn't drink. Boiled from that useless spring.
Salty and pure. Not a hint of bitterness. The quality of this salt, let alone the crude salt I sell. Even the tribute salt in the palace can't compare. Sir, forget 30% off. I'll raise the price. Triple! No, I'll take this whole pool of salt. Name your price. I'll pay it.
Not selling.
No, not selling, sir. Triple the price. You boil this salt just to sell it at a good price, right?
I didn't boil this salt to make money. It is so they can afford to eat it. From today, this salt will be sold at the county office gate. 2 yuan per jin.
2 yuan! 2 yuan per jin! Wasn't it 30 yuan? Snow White refined salt is only 2 yuan!
2 yuan!
Sir, you're wasting good stuff! Selling such good salt at 2 yuan is a kill! You'd lose triple! Sell it to me, I'll flip it!
Flip it and sell it again for 30 yuan. Squeezing money from the people's mouths. Salt grows naturally from this land. It should be affordable for everyone. Why do you hoard? By monopolizing and jack up the price of this life-saving stuff to the sky. Taking food from the mouths of the poor. What belongs to the people should go back to the people.
2 yuan per caddy of pure white refined salt.
Give me 5 caddies!
I want 10 caddies!
Slow down!
Enough for all!
White salt. I've lived over 60 years. First time I can afford white salt myself.
The elderly and widowed in the village, destitute families with empty pots, get free salt at the shop, according to the roster.
Lived a whole life. First time eating salt so white and so cheap. Life is looking up, day by day.
A tiny abandoned county dares to shake the foundation of our salt route.
If this gets out, peasants everywhere will demand 2 yuan salt. Our salt permits will become worthless.
Don't let this word spread.
Not a grain of Yunxi salt leaves Yunxi's borders.
Let's see if he can actually produce that 2 yuan salt.
And if he can sell it!
Why are you communicating our salt?
Why? Orders from above. Yunxi salt is illegal salt. Illegal salt kills 3, you know? No buying, selling, or transport in any county. Confiscating it is for your own good.
Illegal salt kills 3. Nonsense.
This salt is pure white.
The whole county eats it. Who has died?
Huh. No such thing. It is not up to you. Get out of here now. Go back and tell your Lord Shen. He can't sell this salt. Sooner or later, it will rot in the county. When that time comes, he'll have to obediently bring silver to beg our 9 families for a way out.
Master, the salt can be transported out. What do we do now?
Send through the checkpoints. They can block the official road. Can they block all the mountain paths? Pack the salt into bags. Hire porters and drive pack mules. Pick only the mountain trails beyond the checkpoints, over hills and mountains. Go from village to village, door to door.
Selling salt. Yunxi refined salt. Pure white. 2 yuan caddy.
2 yuan.
Official salt is 30 yuan. Yours is 2 yuan. Could it be that deadly private salt?
Sir, first check the goods. Then take a taste.
Salty, pure, fresh. Compared to the salt I've eaten my whole bitter and expensive, this is 10 times better. This salt, such good salt, really costs 2 wen. No cheating, young or old.
Holy cow! Come out, fellow villagers! Yunxi snow salt! 2 wen a caddy! 2 wen!
Give me 5 cat.
I want 10 caddies! Hurry up! Rebels! All rebels! Those peasants from the neighboring county! Cross mountains to buy his salt! Hire a gang of thugs to ambush on the mountain path and rob the salt convoys leaving Yunxi. Seize any goods! Beat anyone! Take all his salt! Scatter his porters! Let's see how he sells then!
This road was opened by me! Leave the salt for me!
Useless cowards!
Now!
You got... Aren't you porters?
Porters! Our master long ago said that scum like you would come sooner or later. We've caught you red-handed. Come with us to the prefectural capital.
Release these people. But they robbed salt and beat people in the street. Solid evidence. The people of Yunxi are outraged. If we let this slide lightly, those peasants in Yunxi will revolt. If it sparks a civil uprising, do I still want my official hat? Should they be severely punished? Behind these thugs are the 9 big salt merchants. That is a behemoth that even I, the prefect of, cannot afford to offend. In broad daylight, congregating to rob, injuring and killing. Chief culprit, 40 lashes, pillory in public display. Regarding the salt transport in Yunxi, since it is produced and consumed by the people, it is excusable. All checkpoints. Clear them from today.
No more detentions!
Let them go. I can't keep up with this accounting.
My surname is Zhou. Earlier, I managed accounts for 20 years at a firm in the county seat. These days, I've heard all about Yunxi. I'm full of admiration. I dare to offer to manage these accounts for you.
I've done accounts all my life. Never, ever have I accounted for such big earnings.
Just this 1 month, the revenue from the Yunxi salt works equals the entire county's tax levy for 3 whole years!
The 9 big salt merchants said 30 wen per caddy was the rule. Salt sold only by them was the rule. Today, we broke that rule.
Good!
A few big merchants sitting in high halls who decided to snatch food from the people's mouth. That is not a rule. The people can eat, can survive. That is the greatest rule under heaven, and it should be changed.
2 years ago, there was a famine. Not starving was a blessing. Now not only do we eat our fill every meal, we can even save money. Life truly has hope now.
Having money and grain is not enough. These roads, these houses, this city is too dilapidated.
Sir, you have a new plan again.
I want to fire a thing. Paved roads cannot be damaged by cannot be washed away by water. Walls built harder than stone.
Sir wants to fire cement. What is that?
A kind of gray powder, mixing limestone with clay. Fire thoroughly and ground into powder. This powder, when mixed with water, sets into something harder than stone.
Gray powder, harder than stone. Hey, have you heard? Our Lord Shen has come up with another trick. Burn stones into ashes to pave roads.
Burn rocks to pave roads? Isn't that just pure waste?
Instead of saving silver, he burns rocks for fun. I see. He has got money to burn. Told you. The waste burned out 2 piles.
This won't work. The fire's still not enough.
2 pails of firewood. Burn into 2 piles of waste. Master Shen, you'd better stop now. Don't burn through all the savings Yunxi just put together.
It is definitely the heat. Still a long way off. Start the 3rd kill, men. Add more bellows. Push the fire to the extreme.
Did you hear? Shen Yan's demon kiln exploded. And people got hurt. This is sorcery, deluding the masses. He is getting his comeuppance. Even the heavens can't stand it. That cursed kiln offended the mountain and earth gods, bringing disaster.
Does it hurt?
I didn't think it through. This kiln was fired too fast. The structure couldn't withstand the fire. We need to thicken and reinforce the kiln walls, and add several ventilation flues in the roof. Let the trapped deadly heat escape. Ah! Weren't you injured? Why are you back? Go back and rest.
Sir, you are an official. To build us common folks a good road and good houses. Your hands are burned like this. This kiln was fired for us. How can we let you guard it alone? While we hide at home? If you don't leave, we won't leave either!
Will this thing work?
Wait, let it dry.
Hard! It is hard! Really hard!
How hard can it be? Men, use all your strength and smash it. Let's see if this is harder than stone. How will that cowhide post be shattered?
This ground is harder than iron!
Villagers, the road we used to walk, laying stones and covering with dirt. Rain turns it to mud. Dry days leave us covered in dust. Pushing a cart of salt gets stuck in the mud, can't move for half the day. But it is not because we, dirt poor folks, don't deserve a good road. It is because no one ever bothered to build us a decent one. This cement we're burning, and this road we're paving, it is not just a road. It is a dream. So that from now on, step by step, our days get smoother and wider.
Sir, take a break. Look at your hands. Blisters peel off layer after layer. Let us men watch the fire, you rest.
Just give the orders. We'll do the burning.
First, the main road to the city gate. All paved with cement.
So cart and horses never get stuck again. Transporting salt and goods. Smoothly, without any trouble. Good!
Second, that river outside town that floods the fields. We'll build a flood wall with cement. No more floods from now on. Third, we'll build a workshop to fire something you've never even dreamed of. Something that lets you clearly see your own reflection.
Sir, what are we going to fire now?
Glass. Mix this sand with plant ash and lime. Fire it, let it cool, and it becomes something clear and bright. Polish it flat, back it with a layer, and you can see yourself.
See yourself. Sir, that is glazed tile. That stuff is precious. 9 out of 10 kilns fail. With a little savings, we've just earned.
Mr. Zhou, you do the accounts. I'll fire the kiln. This.
Not clear.
Sand isn't pure enough.
Wash and pick the white sand, over and over. Keep only the whitest and cleanest.
Sir, that is 3 kilns. The cost of materials, charcoal, labor for this kiln, ties up. Enough to feed the whole county for days. Keeping this up, we're really burning through everything we've got.
This white sand still isn't stable enough. I understand. It is not the material. Cooled too quickly. This thing is scorching hot when fire comes out of the kiln and suddenly hits cold air. Inside and outside, cool uneven. It cracks itself. It needs to cool slowly. Slow enough that it doesn't feel the temperature change. Xishui built another small kiln specifically for annealing. Good. Instead, move it while hot into the annealing kiln. Seal it, leaving only a tiny flame. Day by day. Very, very slowly reduce the fire.
Sir, go take a nap. I'll keep watch.
This is the last critical step. If the fire is reduced, even a little too fast, all the previous 6 days will be wasted.
Luck! How is there a person inside? This is me! Oh! It is me. Really me. Oh, mother! I've lived 20 years. First time seeing myself so clearly. That vague, blurry image in bronze. That wavery reflection in water. Compared to this mirror, it is like night and day.
I heard that this remote place has produced a treasure mirror. I must see it for myself.
I thought it was some rare treasure. A fired rock dares to be called glass? The quality is so...
This glass can reflect so clearly. I've been trading glass for half my life. The so-called top quality I've seen at most only shows a fake human figure. Blurry.
This mirror is so clear, you can count the hairs on my face. Look shit!
How much they were per piece? Name your price. You name any price. I'll take all the mirrors from this workshop. Such a divine mirror. Should it capital?
Those aristocratic families will fight to the death over it. Even selling for hundreds of taels each, people will fight for them.
10 wen.
10! What did you say?
10 wen per piece. As many as you want.
10 wen? Such a divine item? 10 wen apiece? And as many as you want, magistrate! This mirror could sell for hundreds of taels in the capital. Why would you sell it for just 2 or 10 wen?
Mr. Zhou, think about it. Who could afford a mirror before? Only the wealthy had a bronze mirror. And it was blurry. Ordinary people couldn't even see what they looked like. They could only lean over a water vat and see a rippled reflection. Now, 10 wen a piece. Even common folks can afford one. I don't want to sell them to a few rich families in the capital to make a quick fortune. I want Yunxis, the ordinary people of this land, so everyone can see themselves clearly and live with their heads held high.
It is as bright inside as outside.
During the day, it is as bright as broad daylight inside.
From now on, examining patients and... My eyes won't suffer anymore.
Cement roads need iron picks. Grinding glass needs iron sand. Farm tools and dams also need iron.
But Yunxi doesn't produce its own iron. To get iron, we need an official approval to buy government iron from the prefectural city.
Magistrate, trouble.
Our approval for buying iron has been...
The prefect has blocked it.
That prefect already reluctantly approved our soul. He was 100% unwilling. Now he sees the chance to hold up the approval. He absolutely won't budge. And he left a message saying Yunxi is a poor county. What would they need so much iron for? Are they planning to rebel? He refused to approve even 1 liang of iron for us.
This is clearly him choking us on purpose. He wants our projects to be left unfinished.
He won't approve official iron. Fine. We'll smelt our own iron.
Cement and glass. We've set up a big operation. Too bad everything relies on iron.
The magistrate is clever. He blocked the official iron approval. No matter how capable Yunxi is, without iron, all those projects will stall halfway.
Can a poor county conjure iron out of thin air? Just wait. It won't be long. Before that, Shen fellow, you've got to come to the county seat in person with lavish gifts.
Beg me to loosen my grip.
When that time comes, whether to let it go or hold it back, it is all just a word from me.
Your Honor, brilliant. You...
Smelting iron ourselves!
Ah, Your Honor.
Smelting iron is no small matter. You need to mine ore, burn charcoal, and build a furnace as tall as the sky. We've never done it before.
Never done. It doesn't mean we can't do it. I know how to smelt iron. The rest depends on all of you, with your own 2 hands.
Those who mine, mine. Those who burn charcoal, burn charcoal. Those who build a furnace, build a furnace.
I, Shen Yan, will work alongside you. He tries to choke us off. We'll fight for our own dignity.
Your Honor, why is the furnace built so tall?
The taller the furnace, the hotter the fire, the better the draft. So the iron melts thoroughly.
Good heavens! So many bellows, all pulled at once. How fierce the fire must be!
Light the furnace! Iron! Iron's coming out! Molten iron! It worked! We've smelted our own iron!
Any movement from Yunxi? Has that Shen fellow caved in yet?
Your Honor, there is indeed movement from Yunxi.
Oh? Speak? He sent someone with lavish gifts.
No. Yunxi has smelted their own iron.
What did you say? Smelting their own iron! A poor county smelting iron!
Absolutely true. I heard they built a furnace, several yards tall. Molten iron flows day and night without stop.
I cut off the official iron supply. Thought I had the winning hand. Could force Shen Yan to come begging on his knees. But who would have thought? He couldn't care less about my petty official iron. And just went ahead and smelted his own! Rebellion! He is rebelling! Smelting iron without authorization is like...
Your Honor, watch your words. The iron they smelt, plowshares, repair tools for roads, all for farming and making a living. This charge of rebellion just won't stick. If it really reaches the Imperial Court, it'll make it seem like you, sir, are deliberately persecuting an upright official who governs the county well.
Good plow. Good plow. The ground is plowed deep. The seeds are chosen every year. Water and fertilizer are all well managed.
900 yin! 920 yin!
Over 900 jin per mule! Approaching 1,000 jin! It is growing by leaps and bounds! At this rate, can surpassing 1,000 jin per mule before all...
This year 900, next year, and the year after. This number will keep rising.
Sir, now our Yunxi produces salt, iron, cement, and glass. Grain yield is approaching 1,000 jin. We can do everything ourselves.
Indeed. The prefect is blocking our iron because he wants us forever dependent on him, begging and under his control. But as long as we can grow grain, produce salt, smelt iron, and make everything we need to live, then, in this world, no one can choke Yunxi. Raise our own bowls, eat grain we grow ourselves, use our own iron, walk on roads we build ourselves. That is a proud and independent way to live. What are you writing?
My parents are illiterate too. I'm just doodling.
It is nothing. Just filling everyone's belly and keeping them warm isn't enough. Mr. Zhou, Yunxi should undertake something we never dared to imagine before.
What major thing?
Start a school. Let all the children of Yunxi, rich or poor, all study, learn to read and understand principles for free, so that in the future they won't, because of being illiterate, be bullied all their lives. Rich or poor, no tuition fees, not a single copper coin for school. Every child in Yunxi can enroll. But to start a school, we need teachers. In Yunxi, literate people are rare. Count on your fingers just one old scholar, surnamed Liu.
Sir Shen, starting a school is a good thing. But this elementary school of yours, no restrictions. Anyone can come.
Yes, rich or poor, all treated equally.
Sir, forgive me for speaking plainly. Reading and writing have always been for the wise, a noble pursuit. It's meant for the gifted, those from scholarly families. To pass exams in the future, bring honor to the family.
But who have you brought in? Cowherds, farmers. Those mud-stained kids, all snot-nosed, illiterate. These cruel children have nothing but dirt in their heads. Teaching them characters is like playing music to a cow, a waste of effort. Besides, they'll spend their lives digging in the mud. What use is a few words?
Teacher Liu, you think learning is only for exams and officialdom?
Of course! If not for that, would it be to broaden the horizons of these peasants?
Why are there so few sign-ups?
Reading is for gentlemen. Why would my kid need characters? Better to work the fields or tend cows. At least help out. Earn a meal. Words won't fill your stomach.
Sir Shen, can I come to school? I'm an orphan girl. Can I learn to read too?
Yes, of course. Aha, you're the first student of Yunxi school.
Come in from today. All Yunxi's children can study. First, learn these: rice, flour, salt, cloth. Words you use every day.
Same with math. Memorize a multiplication table. Then you won't get cheated buying salt or grain.
What is what? 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12.
Sir Shen, the kids sure are loud. But what good is rote memorization? I'd like to test them. You little girl. What's 7 times 8?
7, 8, 56.
Teacher Liu, you think reciting by heart is useless. Let me give you a real example. With butcher Zhang in town selling meat 21 per jin. I want to buy 3 jin. I give him 100 yuan. How much change should he give me?
3 jin of meat is 60 yuan. Give 100 yuan, should get 40 yuan back. If the shopkeeper shortchanges you, he is cheating a new customer.
Teacher Liu, you just asked what use is literacy for a peasant's child. Let me tell you. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. Not for passing the imperial exams. Not for becoming an official. It is to understand reason. It is for the children of Yunxi. So they never again have to be fooled their whole lives because they can't read or figure things out. Bullied their whole lives.
Magistrate Shen. I was being old-fashioned. I'll teach these books. I'll pass on all my knowledge to these children.
Sky darkens, earth yellow.
Teacher, I can't see the character. I can't see them either.
Slow down, slow. Look one by one.
Teacher Liu, still up at this hour.
Magistrate, please sit.
You're copying books?
More and more kids at the school. But we only have this one book.
The children fight to read it during the day.
I have to copy it at night.
But copying one takes at least several days. Dozens of kids can't wait that long.
No bookstores in town sell it.
They do.
Sir. Those kids' families just started having enough to eat.
Ask them to spend a year's living expense to buy one book. Who can afford that?
What if you didn't have to copy?
How else do you get a book?
What if this book could be printed page by page?
Like stamping an official seal. Books can be printed.
Can. Adults buy a few books. The county can still grit its teeth. But you said every child in the county should have one. The math just doesn't add up.
The books at the bookshop are horrifically expensive. We can't afford to buy them. So, where do we start with printing books?
Print them ourselves. Start with the paper.
Your Honor, can these worthless scraps really become paper?
We'll know if we can pull it out.
It really is paper. This is all we got in a whole morning. Way cheaper than buying paper from the bookshop.
We have paper. Time to make the type.
Heavens!
This is... Heavens!
Carve characters in clay and fire them. 1 character, 1 block. Arrange them for printing when needed. Store them away when not. Master Liu, the first line of the 1,000-character classic.
Heaven and earth, dark and yellow.
Fill up a whole form.
Printed it. These characters are neater than my handwriting. It takes me half a day to copy 1 page. Your Honor, 1 form prints a page in no time.
If we set up more forms and hire more people,
We can print hundreds or thousands of pages in a day.
1,000 copies.
The kids can really have 1 each.
Lord Shen, I heard you're printing books. Paper made from rags and nets. Type baked from clay. Do things like these even deserve to be called books?
The classics of the sages are precious.
Since ancient times, reading has been for scholarly seeds, a matter for wealthy families.
You're handing these cheap books to barefoot cowherds. Aren't you debasing culture?
Master Zhao, where do you think books should be kept?
Naturally in a study, in grand mansions, in the hands of those who understand them.
Those who can afford a few coins don't deserve to read.
don't deserve.
Keep printing.
Open it!
Heaven and earth, dark and yellow.
1,000.
Lord Shen, look! I've got my own book now.
Can you read it yet?
Yeah. Heaven and earth, dark and yellow. Heaven and earth, yellow, yellow.
This book's only 3 coppers.
Lord Shen set the price. 3 coppers. A copy.
Never bought a book in my life.
I'll buy one too. When signing contracts from now, no more being cheated.
Boss, Zhao, still no sales today.
Heaven and earth, dark and yellow. Universe and wilderness. A graceful beauty, radiant face.
Boss Zhao.
Grandpa, this character is fat.
See. When they get the book, they're not ruining it. The sages wrote books to teach people wisdom. A farmer reads to farm better. A merchant learns to read, so contracts won't cheat him. If books are locked behind high walls, words die. They live only when they reach common homes.
Yunxi now not only produces salt, smelts iron, and makes glass, it is also running elementary schools and printing books. Almost every commoner on the street has one. Printing books!
Salt, iron, and grain were already enough to win people's hearts. Now he is even printing books. Today he prints the sage's words. What if he prints something else tomorrow?
Chief Steward Dao.
Your subordinate is here.
Go to Yunxi yourself. Private salt well. Private iron smelting. Unauthorized school. Unauthorized printing blocks.
Heart.
Any one of these is enough to question him.
Rest assured, my lord. Your subordinate will thoroughly interrogate this Lord Shen the Upright.
I don't want interrogation.
I want leverage on him.
Lord Shen sure has some nerve. I, Chief Steward, am here on orders from the prefect to ask you about a few matters.
Private salt well, smuggling private salt. Unauthorized mining, smelting iron without permission. Private school, gathering for lectures and making private printing blocks, printing books without permission.
Aren't you afraid?
Registrar, you've come a long way. Thanks for your efforts.
Do you admit guilt? No rush. Since you're here to investigate, why not first join me, Shen, for a walk in Yunxi?
Fine. I was just about to see your evidence of crimes.
Before, whenever it rained here, the streets were muddy. The elderly and children often broke their legs.
Master Shen!
The iron we smelted made farming tools and fixed roads.
Private iron is still private iron. What is this?
Yunxi's new grain this year.
Sir, the granary is almost full again this year.
Sir, the records say Yunxi is a land of famine. No harvest at all.
Today you see with your own eyes. Can you see a single hungry person?
2 wen per catty. Take it.
From now on, our cooking won't be bland.
It is all right. Just take 2 doses. I'll charge you a little less.
Whoever wants to punish Master Shen, first ask us Yunxi people! If we'll allow it, we won't!
Back then, when the children were starving, it was Master Shen who saved them!
These hands of mine owe their living to Master Shen!
Don't arrest Master Shen!
Registrar, if we resort to force, it could cause a major incident. You must not act! Merits are merits. The law is the law. This salt and iron of yours, ultimately, they are private!
Sir, if you want to talk about the law,
Naturally.
then let me ask you to settle an account.
Yunxi suffered a severe drought for 2 years.
Did the Imperial Court ever allocate disaster relief funds and grain?
Did it?
2.
First batch, 3,000 relief grain, silver 5,000 taels.
Second batch, 5,000 shu of grain, 8,000 taels of silver. The third batch of grain from the governor's office adds 10,000 shi.
These life-saving grain and funds, every grain of rice, every tael of silver, has any of it reached Yunxi?
No.
You're slandering me!
Yunxi's grain receipt records are empty. The commoners signed by household received nothing. If you wish to impeach me for smuggling salt and iron, go ahead. But the whereabouts of this relief, grain and money, should also be investigated. Master Dial, tell me, is the crime of letting people live with salt greater, or the crime of snatching food from starving mouths?
Sir, you're bold!
Arrest him.
They say I have no respect for the law.
They're full of crap!
Zhang Yong, if the law only protects the silver in the official granaries and not the food in the people's bowls, then what kind of law is that?
True law should be in the people's 3 daily meals, in the children's reading voices,
And in the smoke of every household living peacefully.
Sir,
I remember.
Since you have all the evidence,
why not file a complaint?
File it. Wait. Above the prefect is the governor. The governor and prefect are in the same boat. The complaint will be suppressed halfway. By then, it won't be them who suffer.
It will be Yunxi.
What are you waiting for?
Two things.
Waiting for someone who truly stands up for the common people.
Once he comes, I will personally present it.
Mr. Zhao, do you think we won today?
Master Daya was forced to retreat.
Of course we won.
We won for now. As Yunxi grows richer, more eyes will be on it. Today they still cite official documents and charges. What if one day they stop doing that?
And come directly with swords and guns to take. What will Yunxi defend itself with?
Sir, you mean?
Yunxi cannot only know how to grow grain, produce salt, and print books. It must also grow teeth to protect itself.
Yunxi needs to train a force truly capable of protecting itself.
Rest assured, sir. I picked 300 strong men trained in sword, spear, bow, and horse, training day and night.
Not enough.
Not enough? We once beat back 2,000 bandits from Black Wind Fort.
Those were bandits. But if armored death squads come, prefectural troops or salt merchants will pay desperados.
I need to build something. So ordinary farmers, after a few days' training, can drop armored soldiers from dozens of paces away.
Such a thing exists in this world.
Yes.
Firearm.
Sir, isn't this barrel too thick and heavy?
A little thicker to withstand it, the gunpowder explodes inside. Too thin, it bursts and hurts our own men first. Each charge must be measured. Too much, it bursts. Too little, it won't shoot far.
This black iron tube, can it really serve as a weapon?
You'll know once it is tested.
Target light.
Penetrated! Penetrated armor at 80 paces!
Hit.
I've practiced the sword for 30 years and might not cut through this armor.
Hit.
But a farmer skilled with a firearm can do it.
Hit.
Sir, leave this firearm unit to me.
Remember, not for violence. It is to protect the people behind us.
Loader! Powder! Ram! Freeze! Fire! Blasting mountains for stone! Don't get close!
Sir, firearms are already terrifying enough. That bigger thing you mentioned. You really want to build it?
Yes, build it. Build it. And cover it. Unless Yunxi is facing life or death. Do not reveal it.
Old Wu understands.
And never let it sound a second time carelessly.
He isn't afraid of things being lost.
Sir, nowadays in Yunxi, if anyone loses something, the next day, someone will surely return it. Kid, don't leave too much money out.
When sleeping at night, many families don't even lock their doors.
Grain, salt, iron, books. These are all external things. What truly grows is people's hearts.
Doors are not shut at night. They don't lock their doors.
Third Master Qian has stumbled upon a gold mine today. Sneaky, sneaky.
Which horse catches your fancy, sir?
Where is the stall owner?
Gone for tea. You take the goods, just put the money in the box.
What if I don't pay?
Not paying would be stealing. Nobody in Yunxi would do that.
Grandpa, your money pouch fell!
Kid, why don't you keep it for yourself?
You can't take what isn't yours.
No one saw.
The teacher said don't pick up what is lost on the road.
Strange.
Who is all there?
In the middle of the night, lost or hungry.
Eat. It is still warm in the pot.
Aren't you afraid I'm a thief?
Look at you. You're a refugee from another place, right? After you eat, there is hay in the woodshed. Tomorrow morning, go to the county office and ask for Captain Zhang. Which workshop needs workers?
Ah. How come you people in Yunxi never steal or rob? Don't even lock your doors. Aren't you afraid of inviting thieves?
You're not from around here, are you? 3 years ago, it wasn't like this. Cracked, dry land. People starving by the roadside. People fought over half a piece of bread. At night, someone would break in and steal grain. Back then, locking the door was useless. When starving beyond reason, anyone could become a wolf. Then, Lord Shen came. Lord Shen led people to reclaim wasteland. Everyone had food to eat, clothes to wear, kids had books to read. Sick people got medical care. As long as people have a way to live, who would want to be a thief and be a disgrace, pointed at behind their back? Lord Shen said, "When granaries are full, one learns manners."
In this place, I can't steal.
Master, isn't that strange? A habitual thief came to Yunxi and still couldn't steal anything, left money behind, and even paid for travel expenses.
Haha, not strange.
Not strange.
Zhang Yong, do you think there are people born evil in this world?
I can't say for sure.
Many steal because they're hungry. They rob because they can't survive.
You try talking about honor and shame with someone who doesn't even have food. He won't listen. But feed him, clothe him, give him a way to live and dignity, and the goodness inside him will sprout on its own.
Goodness will sprout.
A well-ordered society doesn't rely on harsh laws. Make sure no one has to commit evil just to stay alive.
$1,200! A full 1,200 jin!
Weigh it again.
Uncle Lee is right. 1,200 per MU!
3 years ago, it was barely 100 jin per mu.
It has been checked.
Yunxi's extremely prosperous. Grain, salt, iron, glass, books. Every industry is thriving.
What about the restricted area outside the city?
Got it like an iron bucket. I tried several times to get close, but was turned back every time.
Can't find out?
A mere county magistrate, hiding so deep.
Prepare the procession.
I'll go see for myself. What has Yunxi built over these 3 years? Really hidden.
I hear Yunxi has been well governed for 3 years. Seeing it today, it is indeed different.
All due to the hard work of the people.
Hard work alone can't explain everything.
Magistrate Shen, show me around.
Where would you like to see, sir? I'll accompany you.
Then, let's see what Yunxi is really capable of.
Magistrate Shen! Magistrate Shen, greetings!
Are these all prearranged?
No, the shops and people on the street are all real.
Sorry!
I hear ordinary people can't enter here.
That is right.
What is inside?
A gunpowder workshop. An iron smelting furnace. Gunpowder explodes when exposed to fire. Molten iron is over 1,000 degrees. It injured a craftsman just recently.
I sealed it off to prevent harm. If you insist on seeing it, sir, of course you may. But if anything goes wrong...
Your Excellency, you are of noble stature.
Since this place is dangerous, I will not enter.
Thank you for your consideration.
Light the fuse!
With that shot, Your Excellency! Not even 1,000 troops could stop it!
Cover the cannon and store it.
To the public, say we blasted rocks for stone. From today onward, no one is to speak of it again.
Until the final moment, it will never fire again.
How is Yunxi, Your Excellency?
Filthy rich. The people are fiercely loyal.
But the most critical forbidden area,
I learned nothing!
That Shen guy hides too deep. Can't touch him for now. But we must act when we have to.
Shen Yan cut off our salt supply, cost my 9 families heavy losses. Can't move against him openly. He has too much popular support, and there is that unknown firearm outside the city.
If openly won't work, then we go dark. I've raised a bunch of thugs and outlaws. Let them stir trouble at the salt shops.
Test the waters.
Exactly. I want to see just how hard this iron plate of Yunxi really is.
Hey, if you break things, you have to pay.
I came here today to smash things! What are you looking at? Get lost!
This salt shop was set up for us by Magistrate Shen. Salt at 2 coppers, a catty. That is the salt that keeps us poor folks alive. You smash this salt shop, you smash the rice bowl of everyone in Yunxi.
You're messing with us! Don't let him go! You're asking for it!
Who do you think you are, starting trouble in Yunxi?
Seize them! What do you think you're doing? Mercy! Please spare us!
Who sent you?
No one. We were just passing through. It was the salt merchants! The 9 major salt merchants! They paid us! Told us to wreck the salt shop! Make the biggest mess possible! How do you wish to handle them, Magistrate?
Let them go.
Release them!
Yes, send them back. Tell your boss.
This from me. The salt shops of Yunxi are the lifeline of Yunxi's people. Today he sends a few thugs. The people of Yunxi can drive them out. If he sends more tomorrow, the 100,000 civilians and soldiers of Yunxi won't let him gain a single advantage. Get out!
Sir, you're just letting them go.
Zhang Yu, did you see that?
See what?
Today, without me giving orders, the people themselves surrounded them first. Because they know this salt shop is theirs. Protecting the salt shop means protecting their own livelihood.
3 years ago, Yunxi was like scattered sand.
Now, 100,000 hearts are twisted into one rope.
That is true, solid iron.
No one can break it.
Useless.
Spare me! Those UC people are like madmen! They was wanted.
Seems the people's hearts are truly united.
Ruffians won't work. Then mountain bandits will.
I'll provide the silver. Contact 7 or 8 bands of mountain bandits around here.
Put together 2,000 men. Fight a real battle with real weapons.
I want to see if Shen Yan's Yunxi can hold them off.
2,000 desperate outlaws. Breach Yunxi. Gold, silver, grain. Take whatever you want.
Brothers, are you in?
Sir! 2,000 bandits are 10 li from the city!
They're finally here. Zhang Yu.
Huh!
Firearm battalion, mount the wall.
Orders received!
What is that? Weapons hidden by Lord Shen.
Over on the gentle slope.
The iron watermelons are all buried.
Wait for them to come in.
Preach Yunxi! Grain! Silver! Women! All yours!
Steady. Closer.
Light the fuse! The ground will explode! There are ghosts!
Firearm battalion! Ready! Fire! Reload! Fire! What kind of demon city is this?
The chief's brothers can't charge up!
Retreat! Retreat now!
Sir, should we pursue? Should we bring out that cannon? Give them a shot!
No, pursue. Today's goal is to hold the city.
That cannon must not be revealed, unless it is the last resort.
Understood.
The muskets and landmines are enough to send them a message.
Yunxi cannot be left! The iron pots on the wall will spray fire! That county magistrate is no magistrate! He is a demon!
Hoarding firearms in secret. Isn't that planning rebellion?
Electric.
Hoarding firearms in secret.
Sir, the 2,000 bandits are defeated. Why are you happy? I can't sway the people's hearts. I can't infiltrate the forbidden grounds. But manufacturing weapons in secret is tantamount to treason!
This time I will personally lead the prefectural troops and rightfully march on Yunxi. Manufacturing weapons in secret, the crime of plotting sedition. Uproot Shen Yan and his Yunxi.
Shen Yan, I have received a secret report that you manufactured weapons, hoarded muskets in secret, incited the people's hearts, and plotted sedition. Such a capital crime of treason. Do you confess your guilt?
I have been ordered here today, only to investigate the case. I may show leniency if you dare to resist. My 2,000 prefectural troops are enough to surround your Yunxi tightly.
Give the order, sir. With just one volley from the musketeer battalion. These 2,000 prefectural troops.
No.
Sir!
Shang Yong, have you lost your mind?
Below the walls are the prefectural Yamen's men. If we fire the weapons first, we'll never be able to explain ourselves. We'll just give him an excuse. Open the city gate.
What, sir? Absolutely not!
Don't worry. Yunxi's true walls were never made of bricks and stones.
You know what is good for you. Guards! Seize this rebel! To arrest Lord Shen, you'll have to trample over the 100,000 people of Yunxi first! Trample over! How dare you! What are you waiting for? Charge! Arrest all these unruly people! Whoever dares to protect a rebel will be charged as an accomplice!
General, they are unarmed civilians.
Look at Yunxi. Every household has ample food and clothing. No one picks up. Doors are not locked at night. How does this look like a rebel's doing? If we raise our swords against such people, what will people think of us?
Prefect, you say Shen is plotting rebellion. Then please, open your eyes and look. This was once a city where people starved and sold their children. Now the granaries are full. This was once a city where everyone clung to each other. Every household shut their doors and fought to the death. Now no one picks up lost items on the road.
Doors are not locked at night.
May I ask you, Prefect? Throughout history, has there ever been a rebel who turned a living hell into a paradise on earth, and then presented it to the court with both hands?
If I, Shen Yan, had any rebellious intent, why would I have done all of this?
Very good. Very good indeed. Shen Yan, you have great ability.
Such deep support from the people!
Withdraw the troops!
Don't be smug! You secretly made weapons and stirred up the people! The evidence is ironclad! I will immediately report this to the Imperial. When the Imperial army arrives, we'll see how long you can last!
My lord, that was close. Thankfully, you didn't order the musket battalion to attack, and you didn't bring out that cannon.
If we had attacked, we would have lost.
The sharpest armor and the deadliest weapons in this world have never been just muskets and cannons. It is the will of these 100,000 people who shield me.
Your Highness, Yunxi used its 100,000 people to drive back the prefectural troops. Additionally, there is an impeachment stating that Yunxi magistrate Shen Yan secretly hoarded firearms, tantamount to rebellion.
Shen Yan of Yunxi.
In 3 years, turned a desperate, doomed city into one with 1,000 jin per acre, the richest in the region.
A paradise on earth with hearts of iron. Also made firearms that can repel 2,000 bandits.
Interesting.
Manager Zhang,
your servant is here.
Go to Yunxi yourself. I want to know who this Shen Yan really is.
And whether his ability to turn stone into gold is real or fake. Keep it quiet. I want the real truth.
Your servant obeys.
Boss Zhang, what goods are you here to inspect? Just looking at the market first.
3 years of great governance, turning stone into gold. How rich can a remote poor county really be? Rural rumors, probably 90% are made up.
Shopkeeper, such good salt really only sells for 2 coppers. Of course. Master Shen set the price, fair to all. We Yunxi folks don't even worry about salt anymore.
Glass. Such items, even in the capital's palace, they are rare treasures. A palm-sized glass mirror can make nobles fight over it. But here, it is used for windows in ordinary shops.
Guest, you're from out of town, right?
This glass is also produced in Yunxi.
Of course. Our Yunxi can make salt, iron, glass, cement, everything ourselves. All done by Master Shen, leading everyone to tinker and create.
Master, great craftsmanship. May I ask about this iron smelting method?
I just swing the hammer and forge iron, just to work without any emotion. The iron smelting kiln, that method is Master Shen's skill. I don't understand it.
Shopkeeper, how is this refined salt boiled?
Boss Jiang, buying salt is welcome, but asking for the recipe, I dare not.
We only follow the instructions. The recipe is precious, cannot be shared outside.
Master, a little tea money.
No reward without merit. Boss Zhang, just say what you want.
I heard your Master Shen governs the county impressively. Secretly, he must have squeezed a lot of people's wealth, right?
Outsider, don't talk nonsense! Master Shen is the benefactor of Yunxi!
Back then, without Master Shen,
We would have died long ago!
Even one hair of Master Shen is cleaner than you.
Salt, iron, and glass are all profitable. But grain yielding 1,000 catties per mule, that's the true foundation for stabilizing the people, supporting the army, and ruling the land. The secret is fertilizer. Mr. Zhou. Head accountant. The money and grain operations of Yunxi, nothing about them escapes him.
Scholars are the easiest to handle. It's always about fame and fortune. As long as there's enough silver and an official title big enough, I don't believe we can't sway him.
Mr. Zhou, I've long heard of your reputation. A great talent like you for managing accounts and finances, wasted in a small place like Yunxi is truly a shame.
Yunxi may be small, but it has room for me, Zhou. Sir, do you know that behind me, Zhang, there is a benefactor? I'm all ears. That benefactor has admired your talent for a long time. Just say yes. 1,000 taels of gold, a mention in the capital, and a real official position.
From then on, you'll rise quickly. No more being stuck in this poor remote place.
Boss Zhang, do you know what Zhou was like 3 years ago?
3 years ago, I was just a scholar who never passed the exams, destitute and down and out. All my learning couldn't buy half a peck of rice.
My wife and children went hungry with me. Even my landlord kicked me out. Back then, I often wonder, what use was all my knowledge? It was Lord Shen who didn't look down on my poverty.
And put all the money and grain accounts of Yunxi in my hands.
Mr. Zhou, your talent isn't useless.
It's just that before, you never found a place where it was needed. These 3 years, I've watched the numbers in the accounts go from constant deficits to full storehouses. I've watched Yunxi go from widespread starvation to doors, left unlocked at night. I've also watched Lord Shen spend every single coin earned, all on the people. He still lives in that drafty old government office and wears a faded, washed-out official robe.
Boss Zhao, you talk to me about 1,000 taels of gold. But these hands have managed Yunxi's assets, worth far more than that.
Mountains of gold and silver have passed through my hands, and I never took a single coin out of selfishness, because I've seen firsthand what kind of person is worth me devoting the rest of my life to.
You try to buy me with gold and an official post. But I, Zhou, this little skill of mine, sold to Yunxi 3 years ago. No bargaining.
You are a man of honor. My apologies for being rude. These words today just say I was drunk.
Boss Zhang,
A traveling merchant, more concerned about Yunxi's finances and Magistrate Shen's prescriptions than his own goods. That is unusual. I've said enough. Since Boss Zhang is an important man, those around you should understand one thing. Yunxi's goods are precious. Better to give up certain ideas early.
This man is no ordinary merchant. Yora, the powerful figure behind him, is no small matter. What he wants are exactly our prescriptions.
I know.
You already knew. Your honor.
the moment he entered the city, I was informed right after. A merchant with a capital accent, spending freely, idling all day, only prying into Yunxi's business. Hard not to draw attention.
Should we arrest him?
Not yet. On just a few inquiries alone, we can't hold him or get the man behind him. Since bribing you failed, he won't give up.
Next, he'll take a risk and act himself.
We
prepare a trap for him.
Refuse a drink. Now he'll have to drink a penalty. If soft won't work, use force.
Tonight, at the west side, fertilize a plant. Once inside, grab the diagrams and samples.
Get them and leave.
Be quick. Leave as soon as you have them. Found it.
Boss! This is manure!
I, a high-ranking capital manager. Covert inquiry failed. Bribery failed. Finally, night theft.
And what we steal is a pit of manure!
It can yield thousands in gold. Manure is gold too. Let's go.
Found it.
Boss Zhang, why aren't you resting at the inn in the middle of the night? You come to my fertilizer shed to steal manure.
You knew all along.
Ever since you entered Yunxi, you've been prying everywhere, and you bribed my accountant with a heavy sum. If I still couldn't see what you're after, my 3 years governing Yunxi would have been for nothing. I left this door open on purpose for you. Walking right into the trap. Talk. Who is behind you?
Sir, this bastard is stubborn. Should we use torture?
No need. You don't have to speak. I'll guess. You don't dare say it either. A noble who can promise 1,000 taels of gold and an official post in the capital. Who can make a man like you risk his life? A noble who would go as far as stealing at night. In this town of Yunxi, I'm afraid no one can bear the consequences of making you reveal his name.
I'll ask you just one thing. That noble from the palace who sent you to Yunxi, is he after the formula?
Or
is he after me? The lives of Shen Yan and the entire city.
Lock up the man, along with the stolen goods and the confession.
Keep a close guard. Don't let any word leak out. Record tonight's incident exactly as it happened. Sign it, seal it, and store it. Which official do we send it to? Send it to the prefect who can't wait to frame us for treason. Or send it to that unfathomable noble far off in the capital. Hold on to the evidence for now. Seal it well. Keep the confession safe. Wait for the person who can truly handle this to come. Yes!
When exactly will you come?
Hot tofu! Fresh out of the pot!
After Zhang, the usual, 2 pieces. I'll put the money in your basket.
Okay, got it. Take it yourself. No need to count.
Sir, look at how business is done these days.
Drop the money, grab the goods.
Don't even count!
What is there to count? In our Yunxi, who is short of a few coins? Who still thinks about stealing?
just the other day, my grandson found a money pouch on the road. Chased him for 2 lies just to give it back. I asked him why he didn't just put it in his pocket. He stiffened his neck and said, the master taught not to pick up lost items.
Don't run so fast!
Careful, you'll drop the books.
No worries. Today the teacher is teaching the 1,000-character classes. If we're late, there won't be seats.
Governor, 3 years ago, these kids were gnawing on tree bark, starving. Now every single one of them can recite texts.
Only by learning to read and write can you make something of yourself. Once these children grow up, only then will Yunxi truly be rooted.
Governor Shen! You haven't been out on the street for days! This year's harvest is another great one! The grain from my 2 acres of land is enough to eat for 3 years! Governor Shen, you must live to 100!
Governor, you're looking at that again. You've been keeping this torn piece of paper for 3 years. What does it say? Abolish.
3 years ago, on my first day in Yunxi, sent by the imperial court.
I remember now. Back then, 2,000 bandits surrounded the city. Corpses of the starving lay everywhere inside. The court sent no troops, no grain. Just toss this one thing. A scrap of paper telling us to abandon the city and withdraw.
Right in front of all the townspeople. I tore it up.
Tore it well!
Keeping this corner to remind myself always.
This city was once abandoned by the court, but the people in it are living, breathing individuals, not numbers to be crossed off with a stroke of the pen. The court may not want it,
but I do.
I want it to live well for all the world to see.
Governor, these 3 years have been worth it.
It is not over yet.
Governor, this box contains the confessions of the spies sent from the capital.
Not just...
So I keep it sealed. Sealed, waiting for someone who can bypass these parasites. Tebui truly governs for the people of the realm. When he comes, I will personally hand this box over to him.
Your Majesty is 10 li away from Yunxi now.
But the files say
Yunxi is the poorest abandoned county in Great Jin. Corpses of the starving every 9 out of 10 homes, empty.
I know. I've seen it all on this journey. Everywhere, the people are suffering. The poorest place in this realm must be even more unbearable.
So your majesty's visit this time is to...
I want to see for myself how rotten the roots of this great Jing truly are.
After I've seen this hell on earth and returned to the capital, every local official along the way who failed their duty and harmed the nation,
Not one will get off easy.
Your majesty is wise.
Commander Zhang, a convoy is approaching on the official road. Judging by the scale, it must be some big shot from the capital.
Sir, they're coming for us again. Is this a blessing or a curse this time?
Blessing or curse?
Zhang Yong, let me ask you. These 3 years, we brought a dead city back to life. What were we after?
We wanted the people to live better lives.
And what else? We hoped that one day, there would be someone who could rule for all under heaven, to see Yunxi with their own eyes, to see that this world could be different.
The person I've been waiting 3 years for, I think he is here.
Go, prepare tea.
The best tea we have.